It's March 18. Michael Vaughn with Lee Barker, CEO of Sparton Resources. And Lee, this week we got some news we've been waiting for about Sparton's investment in VRB Energy in China. Give me the details.
Well, that's correct, Mike. This is a milestone announcement on behalf of VRB, representing one of the biggest contracts ever been awarded for a vanadium flow battery storage system. It's with a four-party group in Hubei Province. And ultimately, this system of solar electricity generation plus energy storage using VRB's vanadium flow batteries is expected to go to 1 gigawatt of electricity, which is very, very, very large.
Well, if they do 3 stages of this first one, that's 500 megawatts, and that can do a town of 150,000 people.
Yeah, that's correct, Michael. The system is actually going to be built in stages. It's going to be servicing an industrial park, which is going to have many businesses in it, including a vanadium battery manufacturing facility, which will be for VRB, also a research center.
That's the gigafactory.
That's correct, yes. And there's discussion about possibly automobile manufacturing and a number of other industries. And this is a big, massive development that'll probably have multi-hundreds of million dollars of investment over the time that it's going to be developed.
And it's all solar and wind power?
Solar only. This is a PV, photovoltaic system, and the photovoltaic system is going to have roughly 100% of its capacity as energy storage.
The thing that struck me in the release is the China's central government has chosen this as the technology of choice. They don't want lithium ion, they want vanadium flow.
Well, that's correct, Michael. About 2 years ago at the Central Party Congress, there was a resolution passed that recommended that vanadium flow batteries be used for the energy storage systems tied to renewable electricity generation in China itself, all over.
Why not lithium ion?
Well, there's been a lot of problems with lithium ion, and the recognition by the government that vanadium flow batteries are longer lasting, they're safer because lithium batteries have had in large installations many problems, many fires and destruction of the batteries themselves. And this battery, the vanadium flow batteries, are almost 100% recyclable, which at this stage lithium is not. And so the Chinese government, rightly so, has recommended, based on the technology, that the vanadium flow batteries be used where batteries are used for renewable support and energy storage.
Now, you were the guy who found this company when it wasn't operating and saw the potential and took it to Robert Friedland, who put up the dough. That was a long time ago. Is he getting serious about this now?
Well, I believe he is. You know, a lot of his recent blogs and discussions with merchant bankers and things relate to the green revolution, as he calls it, the green power revolution. His copper projects and other projects that he has, his technology companies, are fully influencing this type of situation. And, you know, in 2014, I presented this to Mr. Friedland. He came back to me later on in 2016 when I was working on acquiring this battery company, and he said he wanted to support it. And at the end of 2016, we concluded an agreement. As you know, subsequent to that, the price of vanadium spiked, and that basically put vanadium flow batteries in a very, very bad position cost-wise against other types of energy storage technology. But that's all over now, and the batteries can be fully cost competitive with lithium and other types of storage technology.
And at this present time, Sparton still owns 9-point-something% of VRB.
That's correct. We own a block of shares of VRB representing about 9.8% of the shares, and hopefully we'll be able to maintain that interest. At this stage, I believe there's going to be some type of liquidity event coming in the next year or 18 months that may allow us to cash in on that ownership.
Interesting. Thanks for your time today, Lee. That's interesting news.
Well, you're welcome, Mike. And we're looking forward to some new news from VRB in the near future, possibly regarding their vertical integration.